They say spoilers are bad, and in many levels I agree. Being spoiled on an interesting piece of media can mean the key moments that were designed around the lack of knowledge of the audience lose their core value. And considering a lot of media rides on the strength of moments like these to not only sell their product financially but narratively, it's fair to say spoilers should be avoided like the plague, right? Well, Doki Doki Literature Club is an experience I was spoiled on. Now, the spoiler wasn't a core mechanic or any important story moment. The spoiler simply was the genre. This was the only reason I ever decided to play this game. That might, and should, sound strange to you, beautiful viewers. Because you see, knowing what something is about is usually evident by the mere fact of knowing what you are going to experience. If you pick a book up called The Call of Cthulhu, by the name alone, it evokes a lot of questions. What mysteries does this hold? What does it mean by call? Did I pronounce Cthulhu right? The answer is always no to the last one. But the point is, without even accounting for the various covers this book dresses as, expectations are stated. It is thanks to my keen eye and detective-like skills I've deduced perhaps that the title Doki Doki Literature Club evokes a specific feeling not necessarily related to what actually transcends through the game, which is horror, a choice made by design, not mistake. But the fact that I was spoiled was the absolute reason why this premise and this obvious thematic switcheroo was so attractive, because it creates the idea that this is a self-aware game. You go in expecting cute girls and trauma ensues, and the best way you could apply tension and fear into a horror experience with these surface level themes would be with a fair knowledge of the audience that, in the first place, would even play a game that looks like this. That's what makes the horror of Doki Doki Literature Club so interesting, that to a lot of people it will come as a complete surprise, in a way that directly attacks what it knows about you so well, by the mere fact that you seek a game of its type. In a way, I'm jealous of anyone that got to play this game without being told about the horror elements, because it obviously is the intended and most effective way to play through the game, since its twists and turns will be that much stronger. But, in another way, I had another just as impactful experience. Knowing that something is wrong is, in a way, just as scary as unexpected horror. So naturally, reading poems and mingling with cute girls for the better half of 2 hours, while expecting that at any moment some nightmare might ensue, makes the game a hair-pulling test of bravery, making me truly mortified of turning my lights off on a scene that looks like an episode of Lucky Star, which to you might make me a giant pussy bitch, but by God, I'm glad I was that bitch. So many games and films fail to depict as much tenseness and fear as this little free indie game made me feel. And I think that, even though I was, in many ways, spoiled off of fear, the patient nature of the game made me unable to escape its intended goal, to spook the living heck out of me. I wanted to mention this game in a quick recommendation since a lot of bigger YouTube channels that saw its style and popularity took it at face value for a funny haha play me on your YouTube for laughs and have just gone at it with the traditional funny haha let's play format, which does not play well with the extremely long and slow start the game has, even though it benefits it. It seems a lot of people might dismiss it since it hasn't been circled around in the most elegant of manners. So I don't know. I know not a lot of people watch my videos, but maybe I was able to convince someone to play, or better yet, spoil it just a bit for someone else, so they also can play it in the really unique and fun way I got to. Because I feel very few games can offer similar experiences to this one. That's it. Thank you. Subscribe. I'll make more stupid dumb videos for you. Bye bye.